Shit. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. I am the author of the Stella Kendrick series, which is a dark and twisty, steamy paranormal romance series. Books 1 and 2 are out now, and book 3 is coming out next month. Thank you for joining me today for sprints here on the AuthorTube and BookTube marathon. I'm excited to be hosting again. We're going to start with 25-minute sprints today. And just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. Nicole Ford Thomas, my friend and fellow author, was supposed to join me this morning. Unfortunately, she's not feeling very well. So you're just stuck with me today. Also, Nicole will not be sprinting after me at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to go long. So you get me for 3.5 hours this morning. I have to cut it between 11:30 and 11:45 Eastern because I have an appointment at noon. But we're going to get some work done and have some fun. I've gone ahead and posted the marathon playlist. It's pinned to the top of the comments, so you will always have access to it. And later on in the sprint, I'm going to post some links to today's other host. So let's see. It's a little quiet in the comments, but Kendra's here. Good morning. What are you working on today, Kendra? I will be working on some social media to start, and then I have to get some writing in. I usually do that first thing in the morning, like 5:30, but I didn't get a chance to this morning. So I'm hoping to get to that in the second or third sprint. Let's see. Are you all enjoying the marathon? I've been having fun. I have been going to a bunch of streams from old friends and new friends, and it's been really fun to find new author tubers and booktubers to hang out with. I haven't been able to do very many of the late afternoon or evening sprints just because of my schedule and because I am an early bird who's up at 4:30 every morning at the latest. So I'm usually like wrapping up by 8 o'clock at night. So I will try and watch some of those on the replay though, which is really cool. I'm really glad we get the opportunity to do that. So I actually find that I watch a lot of replays when I'm sprinting or when I'm writing at like 5:30 in the morning because it's lonely. Writing's a little lonely. I like hanging out with people when I'm writing. So I will usually go back and watch people who sprint at night in the early morning. I don't get to catch them live, but I do get to catch them on the replay. Okay. Hey. Okay. I want to make sure I get this right. Is it Kagahime? I've heard people pronounce your name so many different ways, and I want to make sure I get it right. So, would you let me know in the comments if you're still here? Um, and welcome, by the way. Kendra says, I'm plugging away on my third book in my 7-book series. Just reached 40,000 words. Loving this marathon. Yeah, this marathon is eight. Oh my gosh, it's great. Clearly, I haven't had breakfast yet because I'm thinking food already. The marathon is great, and 40,000 is a huge achievement. Good on you. Stephanie's here. Good morning. How are you this morning? And Sam, hey Sarah, do you want to go? Yeah. Um, that's up to you. I can go until 11:30, 11:45 if need be, but if you want to jump on early, just let me know and we'll wing it. Whatever works for you works for me. Um Adara's here. Hi, thanks for hosting. I'll be lurking. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you very much. I had fun at your stream this morning. I wish I had been a little more chatty, but I was lurking too, trying to get set up and take care of a few things. But I'll definitely be stopping by to see you on future sprints. Let's see. Okay, so I think we are going to go ahead and jump into the first sprint in just a minute. Stephanie says, literally just woke up and making some coffee. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my first cup down. So I will probably be making another cup during the first sprint. All right, let's go ahead and jump into 25-minute sprint. I will see y'all on the other side. Happy sprinting and all the words if you're writing and all the productivity if you're doing other things. Let's see. Let me get over here. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Okay, that was our first sprint. Not sure why my break timer is trying to do a minute. Let me change this real quick. Oh, I must have changed it accidentally. All right, 5-minute break. There we go. So, how did y'all do on that sprint? I got some social media done, and that was about it. I am notoriously bad about spending way too much time looking for the perfect image on Canva or deposit photos. And so making something that should take me 10 minutes takes me an hour. It's very annoying and I need to get better at it. So what did y'all get done? Let's jump back over into the chat. Let's see. Jumped on me. Hang on. So Alice is here and she has a quick question for you, Sam, about the sisters and if they have her email. Um, and let's see. Rita, good morning. Oh my gosh, it took me a while to get here, but I'm here. I have a sneaking suspicion how the day is going to go at this point. Girl, me too. It has been one of those mornings. Alice says hi to Rita. Esther, morning from work. Good morning to you. Alice says hi to Esther. Rita says hi to everyone. JK's here. Good morning. She wants to know how everyone's doing and how are the writing projects coming along. Mine is going a little differently than usual. Usually I write beginning to end, but this time I'm jumping around and it's a little disorienting, but it's working. I don't know. I'm getting the words down. So that's how it's going for me. Alice says hello. She says she has put the whip to the side this week, thinks she needs a fresh story to cleanse the palate. So she's writing a short fantasy, which will turn into something more obvi. Yeah, that's what always happens to me too. Kendra says hello to JK and her project is going great. How's yours? Paige got 111. Alice got 37. Kendra got 677. These are awesome word counts. Michael Don Brooks, hello. Good to see you here. Good morning. Make coffee. Posted a link to the AuthorTube playlist on Facebook. And now I'm reading yesterday's pages to get me in today's flow. Yeah, I need to read yesterday's pages too. And Alice says, good job and go everyone. Okay, so what will we be working on in the next sprint? I'm going to finish this reel so I can get it posted. And then I'm going to read yesterday's words. Hopefully I can concentrate. My best concentration is usually like 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., but I'm feeling a little scattered today. It's been a stressful morning. So I don't know. We shall see what happens. What are y'all going to be working on? So also I wanted to ask, how have you been enjoying the marathon so far? I have been having a blast. And if you're still here, you're awesome for putting this together. This has been so much fun. Thank you for taking on the brunt of the responsibility. And I can't wait for the next one. And we're still in the middle of the first one. Let's see. Rita says, got first reel done for the day. Now back to the real thing I was supposed to be doing since I got up, i.e. set up live streams. Yeah. Yeah, that always takes more time than I think it's going to. Alice says, I'm feeling map creation. This fantasy is turning into something more. Yeah, I told y'all. Yeah, it always does with me. I was saying in someone's stream yesterday that the last short story I tried to write turned into 40,000 words of a new novel. And I'm not even halfway done with that yet. So there you go. All right, we have about a minute left in the break. So yeah, like I was saying, my struggle with social media is consistency, but also spending way too much time making the posts perfect and then nobody sees them anyway. So what is even the point? I don't know. There you go. Um, Michael Don Brooks, dude, this marathon has been incredible. I've added thousands of words, discovered the post midpoint plot twist, and some shiny ships have sailed. I love shiny new ships. I love ships. That's awesome. All right. Rita says to JK, tackles with coffee in hand, Joanne. All right. We are getting ready to jump into our second sprint. Stephanie says, I'm also horrible at being consistent with social media posting. Yeah, it's a thing. It is a real thing. I have a theory about that, but we're running out of time on the break, or at least with the why it's so difficult for me. I'll share it on the next one. All right. We are jumping into our next. I will see y'all on the other side of 25 minutes. Okay, that was our second sprint. How'd y'all do? I started helping my husband with something and did a little email. My email is out of control as usual. Um, so let's see. Oop, let me change there we go. Okay, so before I jump over to the comments, I am wondering if you're a writer, what's your favorite genre to write in, or the genre that you're writing in now? And if you're a reader, what's your favorite genre or subgenre to read? Let me know. For me, writing, it's the same for both. Or words are hard. Urban fantasy and paranormal romance. My favorite is like a romantic urban fantasy with found family and fated mates. Those are my two favorite tropes. And for reading, it's the same thing, though I also read cozy mysteries, cozy fantasy, science fiction, thrillers, mysteries. I read everything. I'm just a voracious reader. Okay, let's jump over to the comments. Y'all have been chatty. I love it. Let's see. Let me find where I left off. Um, Rita says, I gave up making Reels post perfect when I realized it's considered throwaway content and how fast the internet moves. Oh, that's a good point. Now you approach it with a business angle now. You are good. Your reels are great. I love your reels. Rita also says, just saying it shifted how I look at posting now. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna have to remember that. Hey, Kay, good to see you. Are you feeling better? I hope so. Rita also says, since I've been helping the hubs grow his socials, I'm seeing it differently because of that too, like a consultant perspective. Oh, and he has always avoided it, but has come to the dark side. I love it. Um, okay. Let's see. Kay got some errands done, ready to sit down and try to get work done if the laptop will cooperate. Neolina says, I don't even know how to social media properly. I never have any ideas when I have to do a TikTok or a reel. My Insta posts are so random. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Kay says you're not the only one. She only focuses on Blue Sky and YouTube these days. Yeah, I'm trying to get more into Blue Sky too, and YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, we speak typo around here, Kay. God knows I speak typo. I speak in typos half the time, or it's all good. Stephanie says, I tried doing pre-made plates and reels and just got overwhelmed. So now I'm doing one pre-made post a week while the rest I come up with I go. Is this ideal? No. If it works, it works, right? Posts, not plates. Yeah. As soon as I said it, I was like, that's not what she meant. Kay says, honestly, your newsletter is really your best bet as that list goes with you everywhere. YouTube and other socials can take your followers away from there. Yeah, I know. So my thing right now is YouTube and newsletter at the top, YouTube, and then everything else. Jenny's here. Good morning. Let's see. Just gonna skip the good mornings because we're running low on time. Jenny says, I'm good, just waking up, need coffee and food. Hope you're doing good to Stephanie. Stephanie says, same, getting the day started with coffee and food. Finally got some sleep last night. Good. I suffer from insomnia, and I cannot tell you how grateful I was that I slept last night. I seem to have like 2-week cycles where I'll sleep for a week or two, and then I have like 3 or 4 nights where I don't sleep. And I'm due to have those sleepless nights anytime soon. I was so grateful one of them wasn't last night. CJ, good morning. More editing today and then new words. Hope you're all well. Let's see. Rita says to Neolina, yep, sounds about right here too. And to Stephanie, I don't plan mine. Same happens to me. Major overwhelm. Yeah. And Rita agrees with Kay on the newsletter. Rita's also in my nonfiction era at the moment. Yes, that's right. Jenny is also writing urban fantasy, epic fantasy with romance mixed in right now. We have some more people joining us. Good morning, Devin. Kay, feeling much better. Was able to catch a nap. Awesome. I'm glad. Stephanie's writing romance, reading anything. Yeah, I'm an anything reader too. Let's see. Michael Don Brooks. My reading is eclectic, but I'm currently writing urban sci-fi fantasy. I like others call it sci-fi and chakras. Ooh, sci-fi and chakras. I love working on media right now. We'll share my process in Discord. Awesome. We only have a few more comments, so I'm just going to pause this so we can get caught up. CB394. I do not consider myself a writer. I'm not allowed to. I am unemployable due to disability. That's life in the UK. The answer to both questions is fan fiction. Okay. Fan fiction. Any specific fandoms you like to write about if you feel like sharing? If not, you don't have to. Rita says to Devin, finally got my cover design ordered so I can finish setup on Kickstarter. That's amazing. I can't wait to see your cover. And Devin says, yay to Rita. Let's see. Rita says, crawls, I'm getting closer. Every step counts. Devin says, newsletter should be focused. I enjoy the socials. If you don't like socials, don't do it. Good point. CB394, my Facebook is private. I don't do that silly Insta, whatever it is thing, and that nasty TikTok have no place in my life. I tried Blue Sky, far too complicated. Rage quit Reddit for the last time. Kay's an anything reader, currently writing arcane punk and romance. CB394, I set up a Discord for a replacement event for Nano. That's awesome. And they write, Marvel and Harry Potter will dabble in WWE on occasion. All right, that is cool. Okay, so we're going to jump into another 25-minute sprint. See you on the other side. Happy writing, reading, whatever you're doing this morning. Where's my mouse? Okay, my mouse just stopped working. There we go. Okay, so we're into another break. How'd y'all do? I did some reading and deleted some more emails, unsubscribed to some more emails. I feel like this is so weird, but I feel like all of the sudden I'm subscribed to a bunch of like author newsletters that I wasn't subscribed to and that I didn't sign up to or for. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I like woke up in the middle of the night and instead of sleepwalking, sleep subscribed. Who knows? Is that even a thing? I don't think so. Anyway, I was like deleting these emails and I was like, who is this person? I never subscribed to their newsletter. I don't know. Maybe I did. Who knows? All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, I switched over to the water puppies because I saw that they were being active. So there you go. Let's see. Okay, Michael Don Brooks. I had clicked away, so I heard Arcane Pumpkin Romance, and I clicked back so fast, like, what? Yeah. Um, I have a tendency to talk a little fast. So sorry about that. Jenny says, oh, and reading some author named Sarah C. Brody. Her books suck. Oh, thank you. I'm very happy that you're enjoying them. And Jenny's written a book. I am only reading my very first book by Jenny. It's called Beastly, and the story just sucks you in. The plot is great. I was actually reading a chapter then just now, and then my dog started barking like a mad person. So I had to go settle him down before I got back on the stream. So thank you, Jenny. See Michael Don Brooks, me over here picturing Jack Pumpkinhead with a bouquet of roses. And now I'm picturing that too. And I want someone to write a story about this. Rachel snorts. Hey, Rach. Rach says, I missed all of it. The doggo had me in the other room and I came back to the conversation and break over. Oh, yes, you should. Please do. Please write the short. All right, CB394. I do have a Substack, which I post on occasionally. Very cool. I think more and more authors are jumping into Substack, and I think that's awesome. Yolanda, good morning. Just getting started at 6:15 a.m. where I am. Well, thank you for joining us. CB394 decided to take the next month off from writing to concentrate on knitting because I'm working on a blanket for my mother. And actually, I have done nothing towards the month of knitting dangerously. Well, there you go. That's a good plan. Oh, they just jumped on me. Hang on. Tessa, hello. How are you? JK says, good morning. How are you all? And what are you working on? That was directed to all of us, y'all. Yolanda, morning pages right now. Then I'll have to get ready to go for a blood test. Heart problems in my family, but so far, so good for me. Just a checkup. Glad to hear it's just a checkup. Tessa says, my open wounds finally healed and I got my electric wheelchair. That's awesome. Taking lessons on how to use it. I am working on writing prompts. That's awesome. Shirley's here. Hello, lovelies. Hello to you too, friend. Yolanda to Tessa, good news that you have healed. Yes, it is. Rachel says, Tessa got a zoom zoom. Oh, that's funny. Oh, quit jumping on me, StreamYard, please. Rach says hi to everybody. And to Joanne, she says, I am just waking up. Dawn and I are writing some fun fight bar scene with two of the future characters. Oh, that sounds like fun. Shirley says, that sounds fun to Rach. I like writing fight scenes. I grab dice and get in touch with my gaming days. Oh, that's a good idea. Kendra, 449 words. Awesome. CB started a Substack post. Awesome. Jenny figured out what I'm going to get done today. That's always a good way to start. Cool Gamer. Hey, how are you? Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Shirley says, I'm starting my morning pages and pulled a calling abundance card. Okay, that is awesome. Rach, I'm slowly unsubbing from those that I won't read. It's not fair to take up a spot on their list if it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, agreed. Rage to Shirley, that's a great way to do it. Mama Maggie, Beastly is good. See, more hype for Jenny's book. Jenny says, so glad you're liking it, and thanks to Maggie. And Shirley says, I love Substack. Ooh, it didn't post. Shirley says, I love Substack. I post there often. Shirley says, hi to Cool Gamer. And let's see. Devin says, breakfast down, more coffee, time to get dressed. Yes. Okay, so what's everyone doing in the next sprint? My dog is sitting outside my door whining, so I am probably going to have to go give him snuggles for a few minutes before I get back to reading. He's being very needy lately. I kind of love it, but it also kind of drives me nuts. So, all right, let's jump into another sprint. See you in a few. What's going on? Okay, that was another 25-minute sprint done. I was able to get some reading done after I placated my 112-pound baby boy. He is whiny this morning. So if you hear random snoring, it's because he's sleeping behind me. And for those of you who don't know, my 112-pound baby boy is a chocolate lab named Brody. So he is with us. Okay, let's hop into the comments. Where did I leave off? I thought I marked it. Oh no. Wait. Oh, there we go. CJ is rereading over the work I did yesterday to settle myself back into edits. Awesome. CB394, finishing my Substack and planning for the month of knitting dangerously. I just love the name of that, the month of knitting dangerously. I'm a knitter, so that makes me happy. JK says to Tessa, hope the checkup goes well. So happy to hear you've been healed and are feeling better. And to Rach, ooh, that sounds fun. And to CJ, hey CJ, how's writing coming along? Jenna, hey y'all, joining for a bit between meetings in lurk mode to get some edits done. So glad to see you here. Tessa says, thanks everyone for the well wishes. Because of the wounds, I had to wear shorts this winter and it is way too cold for that. The Zoom is great. It makes me a little nervous to drive. I bet, but you'll get the hang of it and you'll be like zooming around like nobody's business before you know it. Brandy, morning, Sarah and friends. Hey, friend, glad to see you here. Michael Don, arcane pumpkin romance / fiction. Here for it. Write it. I will read it. Shirley says to Brandy, glomp. And Rita says, Brandy, just snapped some of your stickers. So adorbs. Yes, Brandy, your stickers are so adorbs. I'm going to give you a wrench of power in a minute so you can share your link. CB394 Substack is 1036 words long. Inca, hey everyone. Hello, Inca. How are you? Shirley says, posted the weekly blog post. Awesome. CB394, I adore Labradors. Yes, they are so definitely a special breed of dogs. A lot of work, but ours is 6 now, 6.5. And so he's a little chill, but he still has his crazy moments. Michael Don says, Inca. Ginny, showered, breakfast, and coffee next is admin work. CB394, borrowed and modified the name from the Night of Living Dangerously event that Nano used to do in November. That's awesome. Rach, I am totally goofing off right now, playing an ARC, dinos, taming dinos, and building my Grecian home. That's awesome. You deserve it. Maga Mammy. Oh my gosh. I swear I can speak, y'all. I swear I can. Mama Maggie is formatting today. I do not know what is wrong with me. Michael Don, I have link. Don't know if it shows up. Oh, it won't because you're not an admin. Let me get on that in a minute. Brandy says to Rita, I saw. Thank you so much. Our other friend Rita is here. Good morning. Sipping coffee while slowly waking up. Good to see you. I did it again. Mama Maggie. For some reason, I'm trying to say Mama and Maggie at the same time. I don't know why. Yesterday I said it fine. Today it's a mess. It's just my mouth. I don't know what's happening. Mama Maggie says, so good to see everyone about the streams for AuthorTube and BookTube Marathon. Don't forget to follow your fellow sprinters. Yeah, that is a good reminder. Thank you, Mama Maggie. I said it right. Oh my gosh. All right. Rita's laughing, probably at me, and giving Brandy all the love. Rita says to Rita, Michael Don Book says, Maga Mammy. Ooh, let's not say that. Yeah, MGA mommy. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. Inca says, hey, writing wife. For those of you who don't know, Don is my critique partner. I did not know that. No, we're not saying this one. We'll leave that one alone. Rita says, Rita. No, we're just gonna let this go now. Michael Don Brooks, my typos are ridiculous. And Mama Maggie, I'm a mama, so I answer to almost anything, including, are those cookies? Oh, I always answer to that. All right. I am gonna hop over to wait, I had YouTube open. Where'd it go? Oh man, did I close it out? I'm gonna hop over to the stream on YouTube and throw in some wrenches. Okay, perfect timing. Brandy, I'm gonna give you a wrench. Wait a second, and then you can share your link. Okay. That was another sprint done. So I mentioned in the comments that things were getting a little stuttery on my end, and you'll see I put up a request to tell me if the video was still stuttering on your end because I think I fixed it. Um, let me just hop over and see. Yeah, Sam said it looks fine here, and I'm all usually always getting a little stutter. Okay, great. All right. Thank you, Sam. Let me jump back up to the comments where I left off. Oh, I didn't I mark it? I don't think I marked it. Let's see. Um, okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. The chat just went nuts on me. Rita says, I'm a fan of returning that query with, ooh, did you make cookies? I'd love some. Thank you. Yeah, me too. Cookies are always a win in my book. Rita also says, can you believe it took me this long to set up my live? Shaking my head, but sigh. Alrighty. Checked off the list. Now on to the next task that will surely take too long as well. I hear ya. Here's the link for Brandy's Etsy shop. She has some super cute stickers and other merch. You've got to check out the Ziggy stickers. They are so cute. Thanks for sharing that link, Brandy. The power of Grayskull. Yes, you have it. Rita says, now to finish cover design, shaking my head. Apparently, I wasn't clear or didn't finish the darn intake form. For the design people. Come on, Rita. Yep, definitely just. That happens though. It's fine. You've got it. Don says, my little flash fiction is a perfect 333 words. That is a perfect number. Awesome. Inka has a new pre-order up too. I gave her a wrench and asked her to throw the link in if she wanted to, but I don't think she saw it. So I will make sure to get that link up in just a second. Oh, and I forgot to remind everyone to hydrate and move around a bit. We have been here for over 2 hours, actually 2.5 hours now. So please consider this your reminder to hydrate and move around a little bit. Um, and then I had some posts about the video sticking. Oh, and then I made the mistake of looking at the water puppies and I got captivated by those adorable little swimmers. Did you see them when they were swimming on their backs, like one after the other? So cute. And then I think I fixed the stream. And then Sam, we already did that. Shirley says, did some Lunar New Year decorating, dusting, and starting the edits for the weekly episode of my urban fantasy serial. I love urban fantasy. I'm going to have to find your serial and read it. Dawn added 267 words to my new chapter in book 3. That is awesome. You're welcome, Inka. Oh, good. Here's the link to the pre-order. It's a Little Mermaid retelling, y'all. A sapphic Little Mermaid retelling. We have to read this. It's going to be amazing. And Rita says, yay, cover design ideas, samples, and whatnot submitted to designers, crossing off another item. Awesome. Inga was catching up on Patreon videos. I need to do that too. Mama Maggie, almost ready to upload the pre-sale for my February book launch to go with the book I am releasing in 2 days. That's awesome. I'm going to wrench you too so you can throw some links in. All right. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Give you a little wrenchy poo. Let's see. Where are you? All right, Mama Maggie. You've got the power. Throw some links in here. Let's see. Shirley says both of my urban fantasy serials are on Medium under Anne Crow. Oh, okay, good. Thank you for that. Mama Maggie, I think I have lost my mind trying to release 4 books this quarter. Oh my gosh, 4 books in a quarter? You're amazing. I'm feeling overwhelmed thinking I'm going to release 4 this year. 4 a quarter? That is life goals for me, Mama Maggie. Sam says, I think I got everything done I needed to do. Eyes all the tabs. Oh, let's not even start talking about tabs. I think that's part of why the video was stuttering. I had so many tabs opening, I didn't even know like where I was. So I am usually running like 60 tabs at a time. No problem, right? Okay. So that is all the comments. I am going to stop the timer because I have an announcement to make. Nicole was supposed to be here with me today to make this announcement. Let me get some things set up here. But she is not feeling well, which is why I'm still streaming. We talked about this earlier. We'd planned to do this together, but like I said, she's not feeling well. We are putting together another anthology, and I'm going to put up a slide with the theme and some pertinent details. So, why is this not working? Here we go. Add to screen. Let me get this banner out of the way. We are announcing the AuthorTube Beltane anthology today. Submissions are open right now. Let me get this banner out of the way. So Nicole was kind enough to put together a video for us. I'm going to go ahead and pop a link to that in the chat. If I can get back to the chat, here we go. Let's see. Here's the link for the announcement video in case, oops, I just hit the mic. Sorry. So I'm going to go through the bullet points on the announcement page right here because some of you may not be looking at your screen. So the theme for the next anthology is Beltane. And it is whatever your interpretation of Beltane is, whatever aspects of Beltane you want to focus on. We're not going to give a definition of what exactly Beltane entails because we don't want to skew your thoughts on it if you are new to Beltane. So highly recommend Googling it if you're not familiar with it. Like I said, submissions are open now. We're accepting short stories, flash fiction, and poetry. Applicants must fill out the application form prior to submitting entries. We will not be able to accept any entries without the form. So I'm going to pop a link to that in the chat as well. And oh, my mouse is, I need to clean my mouse apparently, y'all. Sorry. Let's see. Here's a link to the form. Let's see if that goes through. Okay. Submissions must be 5,000 words or less and include no chapters. And we are unable to accommodate exceptions on this one. Nicole explains it very well in the video. The stories are supposed to be short, 5,000 words. So there really doesn't seem like there's a need for a chapter break. You can watch Nicole's video for more information on that. Authors are responsible for editing their own submissions. Nicole and I will do a light proofread for overt typos only. And by that, I mean, like if you have a comma and a period next to each other or double spacing or a word spelled wrong, we're not going to get into like your commas or your sentence structure or anything like that. That's on you. We highly recommend having an editor edit your short stories. And like I said, we will definitely be doing a light proofread. All spice levels are welcome for this anthology, from sweet to extra spicy. We're also accepting violence and adult language, and accepted submissions with spice, violence, and or adult language will be tagged with a content warning, just so readers know what they're getting into if they want to skip over something or if those are the stories they're looking for. The deadline is noon Eastern, Friday, March 28th, and we can't accept late entries because the release date is Friday, April 18th. So that doesn't give us a lot of time to go through all the stories, get them organized, and you do our light proofread and everything and format everything. We also have an email this time. So if you have any questions and don't think to ask them right now or in one of our upcoming streams, that email is authortubeanthology@gmail.com. Okay, the form's not opening. All right, I will get that in just a second. I wonder why that happened. I've got a link to the form. I'll find that on the next sprint and pop it in. Okay, yeah, thanks for all the people telling me the form's not opening. Like I said, I'll take care of that on the next sprint. Highly recommend you watch Nicole's video. I am super excited about this. I'm planning to write a story for this as well. So excited. If you have any questions you're thinking of right now, let me know and we'll just keep the chat break going for a few minutes. I'm going to keep the slide up with all the information while we're chatting. Let's see. Okay, so the video, I think that link is working. Here's that. Shirley says, wow. And Mama Maggie says, poor Nicole, she is so sick. We love her and the Bog Hag anthology. Yeah. Oh, the Bog Hag anthology is nominated for an award at the Imaginarium conference. So that is very exciting too. Jenna says, yay. I cannot wait. Dawn says, would some arcane pumpkin romance / fiction fit? If you can figure out a way to make that work with the Beltane theme, bring it on. Mama Maggie says, oh, this is the link for Mama Maggie's series, Pagosa Cliffs, Anemones. I can never say that word series. Thank you for posting the link, Mama Maggie. Rachel says, lovely. I'm going to skip over my posting of the link for the forum since there seems to be an issue with it. Here's another link for Mama Maggie. Relic of Time War series. Thank you for sharing that link. I'm going to skip over the ones about the form not working. Like I said, I will work on that during the next sprint. Yep. Okay. Yeah, everybody's getting that. And Shirley shared the video on the wings. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay. The link in Nicole's video to the forum works. Okay, great. So let's use that one, and then I'll go in and get the actual link for the chat here during the next sprint. Jenna says, congrats to the Bog Hag team. Yeah, that was all Nicole. I didn't have anything to do with that one except supporting it. And all Nicole and the writers, of course. I meant on the back end of it. Jenna, you were one of the writers. Who else here was one of the writers? Kay was here earlier. She was one of the authors in that. I don't have my copy of it right in front of me, but yeah, congratulations to everyone who participated in that. And Shirley says, oh, wow, I hope the anthology wins. Me too. Mama Maggie, hashtag Team Bog Hag. Hell yes. Rach filled it out. I hate not being able to get in on Bog Hag, so diving into this. Yeah, that's how I felt too. Rach says, use the form on the video. It works. Sam says, Maggie and I, you were both in the anthology too? Okay. And here's thank you, Maggie, for sharing this Beltane anthology announcement video. Oh, and Sako too. Was she? I don't remember if Sako was or not. Okay, so does anybody have any questions other than the forum issue? I think we covered everything, but if you don't feel like asking a question here, you are more than welcome to use the email and send us questions there. I am going to, let's see, Sam's trying to dig out my copy. Yeah, I have my paperback in the other room, or I just pull it out. Let's see. Maggie, yeah. Maggie says, I loved writing about my bog hag and her cursed sparkly vampire at speed dating. I haven't read that story yet. I've only read a few of the stories in my copy so far. But bog hag and her cursed sparkly vampire, that sounds like a lot of fun at speed dating. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out. Okay, I am going to go ahead and start the next chat. If you think of any questions you'd like to ask, please throw them in the comments at any point. I'm also going to go ahead and find a working link to the form. I'm not sure why the link didn't work. I got it from, it doesn't matter. I will find a good link to throw in the comments. I'm going to leave the slide up for a little while just in case anybody wants to take another look at it. And I will see you in about 25 minutes. I'll put the timer up in just a minute, just leaving the slide up for a few. Okay, y'all. Let me start a Pomodoro timer. What is happening? There we go. Start. I'll put the timer, the Bog Hag or the Beltane anthology slide back up too for a few minutes. Okay. See you. Thank you, Mama Maggie. You're amazing. All right. I will see y'all in a few minutes. Okay, that was another sprint. I just want to say thanks to Mama Maggie for getting a working link to sign up posted for us. And what did y'all get done in that sprint? I got some reading done and more doggy snuggles. So let's see. Let me hop back up to the chat. Um, Sam put out a list of everyone who was in the Bog Hag anthology. So all the authors are there. Super excited for you all that book is nominated. And I'm excited for good things with the Beltane anthology too. Let's see. Stephanie says, I feel smart. I finally figured out to have the live chat run on the TV. I have to tell you, that took me forever to figure out. So yeah, you should feel smart. Let's see what else is going. Oh, Maggie, this is a good point. 5K is going to be hard for me. All the words, no words left behind. Yeah, me too. I am very wordy. So I'm looking at this as a challenge to be more concise, and I'm excited about it. Hopefully, this will not end up becoming a 40,000 word first half of a novel. But yeah, so I'm looking at it as a challenge. We can support each other in trying to be more concise. That's what I'm trying to say. Jenny says, I had so much fun doing the Bog Hag, already planning more of the same for Beltane. Awesome. So excited to hear that. Sam says, I had to cut out 2000 in mine, and I think I made it way too choppy doing that. It's really hard to know what to cut and what not to cut especially when you already have like an existing piece. Um, I don't know. I struggle with that too, so I feel your pain. Maggie says to Ginny, your Bog Hag story was so good. I haven't read that one yet. I'm gonna have to do that when I get done with Beastly. Ginny says, thanks to Maggie, I plan on doing the same type of story for Beltane. It's so much fun to write those like that. Rach says to Mama Maggie, right, but I have a first scene that I wrote for a book years ago that takes place during Beltane, and I never used it. I feel it could be polished for flash fiction. That's amazing. I'm excited about that. And Mama Maggie says, maybe I will write a Beltane engagement party for, okay, is it UNO? And Devlin with his grandfather, Dracul, and her grandmother, Baba, there, and a face off against the uninvited ogres. Well, that sounds like one heck of a story. And Sam says, LOL. Ginny says, almost there, almost done with my Substack. And Shirley, okay, everything's starting to freeze up again. I don't know what's going on. Shirley says, slogging through edits, but I'm getting there. That's awesome. And Maggie says to Shirley, you got this. All right, that's all the comments. We are going to do one more sprint. Probably going to bump it down to 20 minutes because I have to get ready for a noon appointment. So let me let's see. Maggie says, when I did the Halloween anthology for Edting, that word is so hard for me to say, Ed Tingle Indie Publishing House, I did these stories for Daisy the Werecrow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to shorten the last sprint because I have a appointment at noon. It's a Zoom appointment, but I still need to get ready for it. Oh, and I will pop a link for Sam because she's sprinting after me at noon. So let me go ahead. Yeah, I'll do that during the next sprint. So it's Sam after me, and then I'll post a few other links for the rest of the day. As always, the marathon playlist is pinned to the top. I'll post that again in the next sprint. If you have any questions about the anthology, don't be shy, hit me with them, or send an email to the AuthorTube anthology at gmail.com list. Here is the slide one more time. Whoops. Let me make me small. There we go. So the contact emails at the bottom, authortubeanthology@gmail.com. We will be posting this stuff on social media too. And I'm going to go ahead and change the timer for the next sprint, bump that down to 20 minutes, and we will get started. And then I will post some links for the other people in the marathon today. All right, y'all. See you in a bit. Okay, that was our last sprint. How did you do? I got some more reading in and checked some email. Email, it's a never-ending problem. Um, let's see. Let's hop over to the comments. I posted links for everybody who's sprinting today for the marathon. Let's see. Maggie says, nope, I already did this comment, but just again, Maggie did 3 short stories for Daisy the Were-Cow for another anthology over 3 different years. Lasanda's birthday is May 1st. Awesome. Hope you'll consider a short story for the Beltane anthology. So here's the link to Sam. She starts at noon. And then I'm not going to go through all of these, but they're here if you want them. Everybody who is sprinting today for the marathon. Luna stopped in. Hello, just popping in quickly to show support and boop the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Let's see. Let me get through these. I did post the full marathon playlist again if anyone's interested in that. Shirley says procrastination is the form of organizing my art cabinet instead of editing. I hear ya. If you're enjoying the marathon, please fill out our survey. This is from Maggie. She shared a link for the survey. So let's all make sure to fill that out this week, preferably today. Shirley says procrastination and productivity. I love it. Or Maggie says to Shirley, oh, y'all, my eyes are tired. Mel's here, popping in to hug the like button. Thank you very much. You are quite welcome, Brandy. Shirley says LOL to Mama Maggie. Kay says hello again. Shirley says thanks for the sprints. I did get back to the edits. Awesome. Inka spoke to her mom. Shirley gives hugs to Kay. Neolina got 375 words today, and it's 5 p.m. at my place, so not much, but well, it's better than nothing. Yes, it is. All the words count, every single one of them. All right, y'all. I have to get ready to jump on a Zoom in a few minutes. Hopefully, I will be done before Sam's done streaming. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this was a longer stream today. Again, I popped up the Beltane anthology information. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me or Nicole at the email. We will be posting stuff on our socials too. And we are looking forward to reading your stories if you decide to join us for this anthology. All right, so that is it for me. Mama Maggie says, Stream Hoppers Unite. See everyone over at Sam's. And Sam, you're quite welcome. And thank you for putting together such an awesome marathon for all of us. And shout out to Mama Maggie because you've been doing a lot of work too. I see you in these comments. All right, y'all. That's it for me today. I hope to see you in Sam's. If not, I will try to catch you in some of the other ones later today. Have a good one, everyone.